guess we'll just start.
So like how? Wait, you've already started it?
Yeah.
Wait, stop it.
Stop
Why?
it. No, this is how we start all of ours. We just start it and we just see what happens.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay, so today Erin is joining us because Harris couldn't make it.
Ah, boo.
Boo. Boo
Yeah.
you, Harris.
Harris, you kind of suck, but also this is great because now I can be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already replaced you after 3 episodes. Like, it did not take long at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so that's fun.
oh my, I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go without Harris, because I feel like Amy and I definitely like feed off of Harris's energy a lot, and he like just keeps the conversation going,
Yeah.
like Amy and I.
Okay.
Can
If
you
it's
not?
a true replacement, then I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I think you'd be good at that though. You can talk about nothing for like so long. That's
so
supposed to be
true.
offensive, but like...
No, like, it's so true, though. Like, I do that all the time.
You're doing it right now.
I know. Like, I just sit there, I'm like, oh, yeah. Hey, guys, like, oh, let me talk about this for an hour. And then I get so offended when people start not listening anymore. I'm like, guys, like...
Yeah, like, this is about me. You motivated it to me for the next 3 hours.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is just gonna be us laughing for 3 hours because we don't know what to say, so we're just like,
Awkward silence. So funny.
someone said something.
Somebody to topic, please.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Halloween just happened. Did you guys do anything on like actual Halloween night?
No, I sat in my living room working on my vlog for English while handing out candy to the 4 kids that came.
Did you do anything?
I did some calculus homework. And so when I carved a pumpkin because I love carving pumpkins. And then like I roasted the seeds. Like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you roasted pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
They were okay.
They're subpar.
Mediocre pumpkin seeds. I did not carve a pumpkin this year.
I carved one for art class because that was like a mini assignment. Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was okay, you know, not the best, not great.
My family kind of just like collaborates and carves one single pumpkin.
Whoa.
We're not very good at it.
How do you do that? Like, there's so many hands.
Draws. I don't know. Usually it's just me and my dad.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I was thinking like your mom, your dad, like your aunt, your sister, you, and I'm just like, that's like 10 hands on one pumpkin.
My mom kind of like watches, but it's just me and my dad mostly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up going trick-or-treating, which was good because I was planning on going trick-or-treating up until grade 12. Like, that's just always been a thing. I love trick-or-treating. It fuels me, you know, like, it gives me a will to live. And so I was gonna go this year, and like before, like in September when I was like, oh, who's gonna go trick-or-treating with me? Like, everyone was like, yeah, I'd totally go trick-or-treating with you. But then when it like actually came down to it, and I was like, okay, but like, who's going trick-or-treating with me? Like, no one would answer. Like,
Okay, I answered you, but I said no.
exactly. Amy was like, maybe. I don't know. That was like...
That was like a while before Halloween.
Yeah,
and I kind of hate trick-or-treating, to be honest. Like, I always hated it as a
Me
kid.
too. As
What?
a
It's so
kid,
cold
talking to
and, like,
people, I
miserable.
hate... Okay, even though I'm here talking to you guys right now, I hate talking to people. Basic conversation. I hated having to say, trick or treat. Oh, God. My mom would have to go to the door with me and make me say it. Like,
oh my god.
I hated it. Oh my God. Terrible. Yeah. No, hated trick or treating.
No, I mean, it is definitely awkward. Definitely gets more awkward as you get older because you get, like, some, like, questionable looks. Generally, I have never gotten anyone that's been like, you're a little old, or like, you look particularly tall to be trick-or-treating or something like that, except I did get one this year. But Olivia was supposed to go with me, and then she couldn't. So I was like, so sad because I didn't get to wear my costume anywhere because I didn't finish it for, like, the Halloween party or, like, any other Halloween events. So I just made this costume that I couldn't wear.
What was your costume?
It was Maleficent, so I made, like, wings and horns. And I attached it to a black dress I already owned.
How cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen it.
I've never put that much effort into
I
it.
saw your horns. I saw your horns the other day. The other week.
Where? Oh, because I was just, like, sending pictures of it on Snapchat or something?
No, they were on your couch.
Oh. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind. This is boring, but yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yeah, but then Adrian was like, what time are we planning on going out? I was like, 7:30 and you're coming with me. So she did, and it was so great. Yeah, that's my story. I finally have some closure on my childhood as it ends, falls into the abyss of adulthood.
My last time trick-or-treating was grade 8, and I knew it was going to be my last time trick-or-treating. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Like, no way. And it was, like, a whole group of us. Throughout when I was friends with, like, a ton of people.
Just, like, 5 people.
And then everyone in high school just kind of split up. But yeah, we all went out. Tyler dressed as a sumo wrestler.
Cute.
Yeah, you know those, like,
Puff up.
costumes that, like, get really big and then they have to have, like, a little thing going
Like
on.
an
Like
air vent.
yeah, on all night. So you would just have that running all night. Yeah, it was really great.
I hope he still has that.
I don't know if he does.
I really hope he does.
I kind of want it if he does.
I want
It
to
was
wear
really
it.
funny.
I definitely would buy it off of him.
Yeah, if I could show photos to the
Oh, we always
viewers?
show pictures. Like, when we're explaining a story, like, we'll just, like, show people, we'll show us the pictures, but, like, they just don't know what it is.
Okay, I'll do that. You guys won't know what it is. Just search up, like, fat sumo wrestler Halloween costume, blow up costume, and then you'll know what I'm
They'll
talking
figure it
about.
out.
Like,
I
they
think
probably know what
everyone
we're talking
knows
about
what we're
like-
talking about. It's like
Yeah.
those T-Rex costumes.
Yeah, except a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cover
I
the
kind of
head.
want one of those T-Rex costumes.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think, yeah, that would be really good.
pretty great.
That would be
Are
super
they
fun.
expensive, though?
I don't feel like they would be too expensive.
I feel like they might be, like $50 or something.
If I even have the
Yeah,
photo,
but like,
wow.
not that expensive.
No.
Okay, I might not even have it, which is kind of really sad. I thought I
That
did.
is
I'm
super
pretty sure I
sad.
saved
Did you
it.
not cry over it when you were listening to
No,
when the
I
party's
I
over?
did not. Oh no, I do have it. Here, okay, here. I'll go.
Oh, it's
Oh my
is that
God.
metallic?
No,
it
it was just a flash. But yeah,
Wait, can we see it
wow.
again?
The actually my door was red.
Wow,
Oh,
good
that's
times.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
love
huge.
that.
He's
Yeah.
not wearing socks either. That's so nasty.
I actually noticed that too. I was like, oof.
Yeah,
Big
that was
yikes.
Tyler in grade 8.
Wow.
Pretty good. Oh, found another photo. This one's better.
I like those films.
I was gonna say that looks like it was
I put a
edited for
filter
Instagram.
on literally everything. This didn't go on Instagram. I just put a
Oh,
filter on
you-
everything.
Oh my goodness.
I used what was it called? Retrika.
Oh.
The app for-
I never had that.
The worst part though is that when I wanted to like look back and there's some photos that I actually really like, I was like, wow, I would save these. Like, you know, like I want to keep these. But they have these terrible filters on them.
And like the
And it
Retrika
just
watermark.
yeah, and it just ruined the photo. Oh my god. That would be my biggest regret in life. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never had Retrika, but I know, like, everyone did.
Oh, God.
And I couldn't deal with it.
You're lucky.
I surpassed. Well, I don't participate in trends. So, Retrika was just another one of those trends I couldn't participate
It's not
in.
that I was trying to participate in it. I just was like so ugly that I had to have a filter on every photo that I ever took. Like, it wasn't an option to not have a filter.
Well, it's not like you were like, oh, I want to be trendy. Like, no, like, if I see something is trendy, I will purposely not buy it even if I want it or, like, do it.
Really?
Yeah,
I
like,
just,
I wanted
so
Vang.
edgy.
I know. It's like, I feel like I'm, like, some emo Tumblr
I only
person
do it if I
that.
like it. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't get how, okay, you know those songs basically the songs nowadays where it's like, I wish I could even give examples. I don't even know the names of the songs. I don't listen to the songs. But, like, it's basically, like, rap, but, like, not rap.
What?
Okay, picture a song that's really, like, Post Malone.
Okay.
People like him, or, like, 6ix9ine, all those artists, I literally hate all of them.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Okay.
so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Except for some songs.
Okay.
Right? So, like, I don't like this new trend with that type of music, except for very select few.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or,
You
like,
just don't like rap.
I like rap, but only some songs. Like, it has to be, like, I don't even know. Like, it's just, I'm very picky.
Yeah, I don't like the, like, trendy music. It was, like, for my birthday party. I was just, like, I told other people to play music because I made this this playlist of albums I like, but then they were all just, like, really mellow and, like, kind of sad, like, not very upbeat, because, like, that's just who I am as a person. So I told other people just to play music, so at one point, like, Bishop was playing music and was, like, which is fine, but then it was just, like,
Drake.
I didn't know a
hate
single
Drake.
one of the songs. I didn't like the songs, but I just figured everyone else would, and it was, like, more upbeat, I guess.
No, me too,
so.
though. Like, I've heard the songs or whatever, but I don't know the words because I don't listen to them. Especially Drake. I hate Drake. Drake, Rihanna, and Ed Sheeran. I will refuse to listen to those artists.
Has Rihanna even released any music?
No clue, but I don't like her.
Okay.
I don't follow her. So.
Why? What do you have against Rihanna?
Okay, mainly when it comes to Rihanna with Drake. When they do
That's
a
like
song
one
together.
How many songs do they have together?
Like 5. Like,
Whoa.
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay, but Rihanna in general. Her old music, I guess, was good. But, like, her newer music is, like, so bad. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And then Drake, oh my god. I could literally talk about how much I hate these guys for so long.
But why do you hate them?
They're just so bad.
That's so subjective. Like, why do you think they're bad, though?
I've never listened to a single song by any of them that I was like, wow, this is so good. Except for Ed Sheeran, back when he first came out in, like, 2007
I've
or
recently
something.
been listening to his Plus/Edition. I don't know which one it is. His, like, first, like, studio album, and it's so good. Like, Divide is, like, too happy. He's, like,
Yeah.
writing it from a good place. Like, I need, like,
Multiply
I need him, like,
was,
the
not even
home
my
place
But
favorite.
I'm
Ed
talking,
Sheeran.
like, before he became big
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Like, music from so long ago. Like, we would have been in, like, grade 7
Yeah.
or something like that.
Oh, that's not even, I'm talking about the album that came out when you were in, like, grade 5.
He sang in grade 5?
Yeah.
When we were in grade 5?
Yeah, that's when,
What year was that?
I don't know.
Like,
They came out before One Direction? Or he was...
I don't,
Because One
Yeah,
Direction
he's been around for
became big in grade
a
when
while.
we were in grade 5.
I remember, like,
I remember the day.
A-Team was big at the beginning of grade 6.
I loved the A-Team. Now, his new songs, though, Castle on the Hill.
Oh,
are
I
you
don't,
kidding
I don't
me?
like Castle on the
really-
Hill, and I
Oh.
don't like Shape of You.
yeah.
I
didn't
swear to
really
God,
like
you could-
Multiply, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Multiply or Divide?
Both.
Oh, I like Multiply. I
I
like
don't like
Divide too, but, you know, it's so happy, and it's not acoustic enough for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I feel like if you were to put all of his songs back to back, you would not be able to tell when one ended and one started because they all sound the same.
No.
Not on Divide.
Castle on the
Definitely
Hill.
not on Divide.
What one is Castle? I don't know what
Castle,
his...
it's like...
No, but what one
Oh,
is it part
it's
of?
Divide.
Divide.
The new
Okay,
one.
yeah. Castle on the Hill and another one of his songs sound the exact same. And one time they were playing back to back, and I thought it was the same song the entire time, even though it was 2 different songs of his.
Do you like Billie Eilish?
I do.
Because that's literally Billie
Except-
Eilish.
Except for some songs. Like I said.
But kind of like how you dislike Ed Sheeran except for some songs. You like Billie Eilish.
Okay, I just
except for
don't
some
like
songs.
Ed Sheeran now. I liked him before, but I don't
Okay.
like his songs now. Like, not that I don't like him. I don't like his
Okay.
music.
I mean, yeah. There's quite a few people I know that like don't really like him. His music has changed like drastically.
Mhm.
So, makes sense.
Yeah. What is Justin Bieber's new song?
I haven't heard Justin Bieber in
One was like,
so
no.
long.
It was on the radio like all the time. It's so bad. Okay, you know how the new trend now with like pop songs or whatever is to have that like TikTok thing in the background, so it goes like
No.
like
No, I've
like
never
throughout the
heard
entire
that.
song. Like there's like 100 songs with that now, and then they talk about like putting your hands up and then meeting in the middle. There's literally so many songs where they do that, and Justin Bieber's new song literally has every like new trend when it comes to songs put together. Literally.
I'm just gonna take your word
Yeah,
on it. I don't
oh
listen
my
to any
God.
I
You're
don't listen
talking
to
about-
pop music,
so-
so
Yeah. My sister does, so I know all about it.
You.
Yeah.
Holly,
Ew.
what's up?
Holly. She doesn't listen to this, so
Shout
she
out
knows about
to
it, but-
Holly.
yeah. She doesn't deserve one though.
She what?
She
She
what?
doesn't deserve one.
She what?
She doesn't deserve a show.
Oh. I thought you said she doesn't listen to Zerwin. I was like, I'm sorry. What?
No, definitely not that.
Wow, I love being able to hear.
Yeah.
It's kind of a problem. I'm like really bad at hearing recently.
Me
like in the
too.
past like year or so, like it's not been good.
I'm really bad at like listening to people talk. Like when people talk to me for a long time, they just get like super quiet and I like can't hear them anymore.
Yeah, you were telling me about that, like at the
And
mall.
then I just like start tuning into like all the background noise and it gets really loud, but then like other people's voices get quiet and it's
I have a
like, kind of
problem
scary.
where someone is talking to me for a long time and I just kind of zone out. And so I'm just like sitting there like staring at this object and they're trying to talk to me and yeah, it's kind of bad. I can hear fine though, like that's all good. And then it'll get to the point where like I like can zone back in, but like only my ears, so like I'm still staring at the object, but I'm hearing them as well. So it's like I'm eavesdropping on my own conversation. As I read in a thing somewhere, I saw something on, I forget what the app was, or if it was even Google Images, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, basically they were just like, yeah, when you eavesdrop, and then you kind of zone back in and you just listen in on your own conversation. And that's exactly what I do. Because it's your conversation, but you're like zoned out. Except for you're listening.
So you're not
Wait, what?
eavesdropping.
But like it's still like you're listening, but like you're not there. But like you are there.
Eavesdropping is like listening into other people's conversation without them like knowing. It's the fact of like you can like you personally can be mentally there and like sneaking up behind them trying to hear them, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas,
True.
So like not quite the same thing. Like not to call you out, but
Okay, it's like that. Like you're
I'm just gonna take your word for
not listening, but like you're listening.
it. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know exactly. I know the feeling you're like trying to describe, but
Yeah.
I just not buying in that it's eavesdropping like at all. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I keep wanting like I could say so much more, but like I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. So
With
like,
like respect, I'm like trying to move it on a little bit.
I
I
know.
don't know
No
what
offense.
we've been talking about. Like I forget everything we've talked about so far.
Yeah.
like yeah, I could just keep going, but I'm trying not to.
You gotta hold back your eavesdropping fakeness.
Yeah.
She's just like gonna start defending her eavesdropping.
Yeah.
You're so crazy. Oh my
Okay, well, yeah.
This is where like Harris would come in and be like, okay, so guys, next topic, and like would just like really like keep it going, but it's where we're just like,
I'm really trying not to do that because I don't want to.
Do we want to talk about prom dresses?
Yeah, for sure.
Haven't we talked about this before?
We talked about, I don't know, we talked about prom last episode.
I definitely mentioned my prom dress.
And
you definitely mentioned
I probably
your ball
did.
gown. Erin, what's your take on prom dresses?
They're way too expensive.
Yeah.
And they are. They're like a good one would be like $500. And then,
Not even. That's like a pretty like
no.
medium
A
price.
good like dress, like a dress that you could be like, oh yeah, I would wear that. Is like in the 500s.
Yeah.
Or above.
Like
and then,
probably above.
Mm-hmm. And then there's like a lot that are lower, but they're not that great. And yeah, it's really kind of sad, especially because I was used to like grade 8 prices, which were like in the 200s, like
because there's like no fabric on them.
Yeah,
so short. Yeah, well, I got my grade 8 dress for like under $100. I think it was like $80 relatively. And then now I'm just here like, at first I was like, okay, I want to keep it like around like 150, and I was like, okay, maybe 200, and then I was like, maybe 300. Like, I can't find anything. I found this dress online that I thought was like 250, and I was like, okay, this is good, I accept it, I'll go try it on kind of thing. But I was on the American website, so it's actually $350, and I was like, no, yeah, oh well.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm deciding between the two prom dresses.
You're still deciding?
Still deciding. My mom, my mom said before she said she would pay for it, but then I told her the average price of a prom dress, and she was like, okay, so you're gonna be paying for part of it, right, Erin? And I was like, where am I gonna get the money to do that? Like,
you told me to quit my job.
You're the reason I don't have a job right now. Like, how? With what money? So yeah, now I'm kind of like, cause like, okay, the one I don't like, the one that most people don't like compared to the other one, like the two-piece. Yeah, everyone like prefers, well, almost everyone prefers the sparkly one. Except for a few people, but my mom likes the two-piece, and the two-piece is cheaper. It's like $400, and then the sparkly one is more like $550.
Okay, that's it.
But the other thing is though, the sparkly one fits me, so I wouldn't have to get it like fitted, like resized. Oh. But the other one, the two-piece, doesn't fit me.
Order you like your own dress anyway.
Yeah, but I think it's still
because
at
Juniper
custom sizing though. I think it's still
custom
just standard.
sizing.
Yeah,
they
but
can,
if she tried on like,
because like, if you tried on a 6 and you're a 4, they would order you a 4.
Do they do that?
Yeah. You don't buy it off the rack.
No.
I knew they don't buy it off the rack, but like it's like too long.
Oh.
It's easy to do it at hand though. Like, it doesn't cost that much.
Like it's
like
$30. Very long. Like I could put like 2 of me in it. Like yeah.
Like the two-piece one.
The two-piece, yeah. Like, do you remember that? Like I literally had to like.
Yeah, you could definitely get it hemmed. It's like not even that expensive.
Okay. Well, I don't know. And the two-piece is kind of really plain. And I feel like everyone's going to be wearing a dress like that. Like the two-piece kind of like...
No, everyone's wearing the bodycon mermaid.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
I know.
I don't like mermaid dresses.
It depends on the mermaid dress, honestly.
Some of them are cool. Like when they're like mermaid and then like super like poofy at the bottom.
Those are sometimes like the trumpet
like
ones. Those. It's kind of like I like them because they're so bad.
Yeah,
like,
I had a Barbie doll that had one of those dresses. She was like a Barbie from like 1960s, and
oh my gosh,
like my grandma had it, and then I guess she just kept it, and she had like that dress. And I remember always thinking like, ew, this is like the ugliest dress I've ever seen in my life. Yeah,
it depends on I don't know, because there's like if it's like a casual like not, it's like potentially mermaid, you know, I like kind of into that.
Yeah,
but like And I'm like the really extra, like, super intense mermaid. But, like, in between, it's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
agree.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
But
think-
still, like, the two-piece is still kind of like a basic, like,
Yeah,
prom dress.
it's
Well, the
pretty
sparkly
popular.
one is kind of like a standing out type of thing.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like,
like-
super plain, other than it's covered in glitter,
Yeah.
which is kind of awesome.
Yeah. Also, it makes my boobs look good, so.
That's all we're going for.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, cheaper, but, or better looking.
Well, the question, well, this is, like, sort of my issue, except nowhere near the prices of your prom dress. It's like, would you rather, like, just, like, save, like, $150 on, like, a mediocre dress? Or would you rather just, like, if you're already gonna spend, like, $400,
That much money, you may as well spend.
you might as well just spend another $100 for a dress you're, like, gonna love, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's my thing. It's like, even if I do find a cheaper dress for like $200 that I, you know, it looks good on me, but like, if I'm not like super into it, I'm not gonna spend the $200 on it. Like, I'll just
Yeah. And I remember, like,
wear something else.
putting the dress on and be like, holy shit, this is the best dress I've ever worn in my entire life. And then I remember, like, do you remember that, like, when I first came out and I was like, wow, like, damn,
Yeah.
this is great. But then when I had the other one on, like, the two-piece on, I was like, this is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of liked it more as I had it on, but it wasn't like a, oh my god. Yeah. And then the other thing is that I already know when it comes to when prom is here, like, and I have the sparkly dress, I'm gonna have so many doubts. Like, it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like, I shouldn't have chosen this dress. I'm gonna be, like, so, like, weird. And, like, I'm not gonna like it. And I should have gotten a different dress. And, yeah, I already know what's gonna happen. It always happens.
Really?
So, yeah.
No, I don't think, if I like found a dress that I really like, I'd be like, this is it. This is what people, like, people might be like, that dress is so fucking weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, what? And I'll be like, that's the point! Yeah.
I'm really excited for your prom dress.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
Who knows what it's gonna
weird,
be.
and I'm so excited. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but
Yeah, me neither. I keep
It's
trying
gonna
on,
be
like,
good.
expensive dresses to, like, find what I want, but I, like, can't find them. Because I want a ball gown, which you can't find for under, like, $500.
I know. I wanted a ball gown too. Like, not ball gown, but like what you were showing us before. Remember those, like, green and blue dresses or whatever?
Like
Like
the Victorian.
Victorian ball gown style dresses.
You want that?
No.
Oh, I was like,
I was saying
I
I'm
thought
not.
you meant, like, not like a ball gown, but like just like only a Victorian one. I was like, I'm sorry, what kind of ball gown do you want?
No, I meant like, you know, like tight and then puff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want too.
Yeah. I tried on other dresses and it just like wasn't my thing. Especially the tight one. That black one. Oh my god. I have like nightmares after wearing that dress.
Such a problem.
God. Yeah. It was so bad. I don't know. The other ones where it's like tight up here, but and like it's not puffy, but like it just kind of like flows down.
Yeah.
That one didn't really look good either.
I don't like those. I don't like the ones that are just like they're fitted on the top and then it's just kind of like tulle on like the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like it's just like so straight. Like there's no shape to it, and I'm not really into it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but my two dresses they're both ball gown style, just different
Yeah.
style of ball gown. But yeah, so
It's good. Whenever people like show me their dresses that they want to buy, they're just like, "Oh, does this look good?" And then, but like, cause at Juniper, like the store that everyone goes to, they only have each dress in one size, so the dresses like hardly ever fit you when you try them
Yeah,
on.
that's what I mean.
So like people
Sparkly
are
one.
like, "Do you like this?" And I'm like, "No." Cause this is not fitted in any way. There's like wrinkles all over it. Like
well that's why
the
I think
shoulder,
resized.
like it does not fit at all, obviously. And then they're like, and I'm gonna get like different colors or whatever. I'm just like, But I'm just seeing this, like, not fitted version with the color that doesn't look good on you, and I'm just like, I don't even know how you could, like, even consider buying how do you know that's gonna look good?
Yeah. Well, okay, but Juniper, that's the other thing. Like, the red dress that does fit me is from Juniper.
Yeah.
Like, Juniper, they don't have other sizes of the dress. They would only have that one size, and if you'd have to, like, refit it.
You get fitted, so they like take your measurements,
and then
they're
they
like,
order
you're a 4, and then they order you a size 4.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea how it worked. Grade 8, I was told that, like, when I got my grad dress from Juniper, I was told, like, oh yeah, no, like, they're gonna redo it all, and, like, not remake the dress, but, like, just kind of, like, fit it to your size.
Nope.
No.
Because, like, they have, because, like, for people that are, like, a size 4, they'll try on a size 10, but then when you buy it, you're like, I'm a size 4, and then they're like, okay, and then they order you the size 4 dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a size 4, and it fits. And it was a size 4, so.
Oh, it's really funny for me, because people are like, oh yeah, like, trying on, like, this size 8, size 10 dress, or, like, doesn't fit, like, at all, like, all these dresses are so big on me, and I'm like, can't relate, like, at all.
See,
like,
there's nothing in the chest area.
yeah, but you have to get it over your hips.
Well, no, it's zipped.
Yeah, but even still, some zipper dresses, it's like, if it's like a size 4 and it's a zipper dress, like, sometimes I'm still just like, like, you got to put it on very slowly and try not to rip this $600 gown. Like,
Amy, broke
Oh my god. The zipper, so it was a 00. And I'm obviously not that. I mean, actually, I ended up getting a 0, which is like weird because I'm not a 0, but
oh,
that's
the
what
dress
they
is
told
like,
me to
every
get.
single dress is like a different size.
But
Like,
anyway,
it's
one of the
just-
dresses I tried on was a 00, and the girl, like, for some reason thought I would, like, fit in it. So she's, like, trying to do up the zipper, and it got stuck, and he couldn't undo it. So I had to get cut out of it.
Oh my, wait, did you really?
Like, they just, like, cut the zipper down, and then I just, like, took it off.
Oh my gosh.
Like, they had to cut out the zipper.
Oh, I was trying on a dress that's a size 6, and I'm a size 8, and so I was like, I like this dress, like, can't get this top piece on at all, but, like, that's okay. And then they're like, oh, no, like, it's fine. So they were, like, trying to zip out so much, and they did. But it was, like, I was just there, like, my back was as straight as it has ever been in my entire life.
You, like, can't even breathe.
Like, it was like a corset lace-up, so I just, like, tied it at the back. She's like, okay, just so you know, like, this would be tighter if, like, we did it all the way up. I was like, I know. Like, this is not my size. I just want to see if I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's up to decide. I want to go again. I've only gone
I want
once.
to go.
So.
I have an addiction to prom dress shopping.
I have my dress. I want to try on more dresses. It's so fun.
Yeah, it is. I think it's because, like, my problem is, like, I have a mission. I need it to be cheap. I need it to be extra. I need it to be different. Like, and I need it to be a ball gown. So, like, my criteria is, like, very small, and I'm, like, on the hunt to, like, find one I like that I can afford. Yeah, okay, I feel like we've been talking about prom dresses for so long, and I feel bad for, like,
About
all the people that don't care.
15 minutes.
I wonder if Harris will listen to this podcast.
I don't know, he was like, I'm really excited to see what you guys can do, you know, without me. And I'm like, Carrie, he didn't say that. He was like, I'm really interested to see how it's gonna go. I was like, yeah, me too.
It's going better than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's why, like, for our first guest, I was like, we need someone who can, like, talk. And I was like, Erin Condren wants to be on it, and I know she can talk for so long, which is good in this scenario.
It's true.
Yeah, so the other day we got our OUAC pins, so we can start applying for university. So, do you guys have any idea what you're gonna do about that?
So, last night I opened my letter, right? And then I like went to the website or whatever, and it was like, click here to like sign up for like your account or whatever. So I got to that page, and then I started like freaking out. I was like, Mom, I don't want to sign up for it. Like, I don't want to do it. So then I didn't. I just put it away. I was like, I'll worry about that later.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't even opened my envelope yet, so.
I opened the envelope.
Yeah, it's just sitting
Because,
there.
like, everyone was talking about, like, their pins and being like, oh, yeah, my pin spells the word sock, and my pin it says fuzzy. And I was like, oh, my goodness, what's my pin? And it's just, like, random letters, like, consonants.
Yeah,
like,
mine's like not
like, it's just,
anything.
it seems so exciting, but it was just, like,
letters.
just
Well, that's why I
letters.
wasn't, like, really caring to open the envelope, because it's just, like, letters on a piece of
Like,
paper.
I wasn't, like,
Like,
super concerned.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Where you guys want to apply?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I have no idea where I'm going. I kind of know what I want to do, but
What do you want to
not
do?
really. Probably just like science.
I knew you were going to say that.
something. Or like at Western they have like medical science.
Might do that.
I might do that. Or I might apply to nursing.
You want to be a nurse?
I don't know.
Okay, I feel like it's, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of people are nurses.
That's
like-
an interesting fact.
Yeah. Just, like, I feel like that's, like, a... Okay, what bothers me about Oak Ridge is that, like, everyone cares so much about, like, sciences and math because they all want to go into science and medical field, but I feel like it's not... Like, I feel like people don't, like, actually want to go and do the science field. It's more just, like, they feel pressured into it.
Yeah.
Because, like, all of the art departments are, like, disappearing within Oak Ridge. Like, in grade 9 for the seniors, there was, like, a sculpting class, and there was, like, a purely drawing class, and there was, like, then an overall visual arts class, and there was, like, a painting class. Like, there was, like, multiple different art courses you could take, but now it's just, like, one
Art.
grade 12 visual arts class once a year. Like...
Yeah.
And, like,
And other
last year there
schools-
wasn't even, like, a senior drama class. Like, it's very weird. Like, arts are depleting, but then sciences are, like, if you don't sign up for it, you don't get in. Like, you can't change your mind in the summer if you want to, like, take a math or science, depending on it. But, like, it's very weird, and it bothers me a lot. That's my little rant.
Yeah.
Other schools have like cool classes too, like
I
hairdressing
I know.
and like auto parts or whatever. I don't even
Yeah.
know. It sounds so
Oh my God,
fun.
Although Oak Ridge
And,
is like these, like they're like known for science and math, though,
Which
aren't
makes
they?
No.
Right?
Like,
And then
not
like
really.
like Beale's Beale's an art school, but like, and then I don't know, isn't like Saunders or Banting or whatever, they're known for like mechanics.
Yeah, and, like, technician.
Yeah,
stuff
so like each
that.
school's known for something, so that's probably why like
But, like,
But like it seems unfair because like
I just
I
happen
can't
to
go
live
to
in
Beale
the
because,
area.
like, I don't live in that area. But what if I
Yeah.
want to take hairstyling?
I know. Well,
I
like,
wanted to be a
Lily
hairstylist when
posted
I was
on her
younger.
story, and she was just like, "Will in class," and I was like, "I want to do welding." Like, I'm sitting here doing a pencil drawing because
I'm sitting here
Wow.
gluing noodles to a piece of paper to
Mhm.
show the sinusoidal graph of a frog going on a windmill.
I remember that. I did that last year.
Yeah.
I still can't believe like because like people always talk about this. They're like, "Yeah, Oak Ridge is known like to be like really good in academics and stuff like that." I was
They're
like,
really
"Are we
not,
really?" Because
though.
it's kind of I'm so concerned
Well,
for
it's-
all of Canada if we're known for being good with academics.
Well, also their music. They're known for music as well. They're not
Are they
really known for
really?
art.
They're like
No one comes for music. We just happen to have like a semi-decent.
No,
then
no,
they
I
come
don't
from-
mean like people like come. I just mean like people know that Oak Ridge has a lot of
That's
really
only
great.
in the past couple years, though. Like in grade 9, it wasn't like senior band wasn't that good in grade 9. Now it's gotten like really good, somehow magically. We're also known for volleyball.
Yeah, I know that.
Specifically.
Well, that's because like Claire Breton and John Dearness, they had really good volleyball teams, and then they all came to Oak Ridge. So then everyone just kind of
like
joined
Oak
the
Ridge
team.
wins every volleyball.
Okay, but have you
thing.
noticed that Oak Ridge tries so hard to hype up their football team? Even though Oak Ridge's football
don't
team
get it.
is literally the worst team.
Like literally no one cares.
Like, no.
I mean, did we
Absolutely
beat
not.
Beale at least? No.
yeah, we did.
No
Yeah.
offense to Beale, but if we
Beale
couldn't beat an
is-
art school.
yeah. Yeah, really. But like, I think like last year we lost Red Feather, and the year before that, like we lost Red Feather. Like I
Oh my
think
goodness.
this year
There
was
was-
the first year that we've won Red Feather while we've been in high school.
Probably. I know I sat across from a guy in the football team in English class last year, and we're like, oh, like, good luck in the game, like, are you excited or whatever? And he's like, no, we're gonna lose so hard. Like, the school's team sucks.
I know. But then like they still try and hype it. They have pep rallies, and they're like, oh yeah, buy out for this football game, and we're like, literally people are just buying out so they don't have to be in class. It's not because we care about football. Like we know they're gonna lose. Like we don't care.
Yeah, it was so good. I loved Red Feather this year. I didn't go. But like, I didn't have to buy out. I didn't have to go. But like me and a couple of my friends, we just like, we went out for lunch, and then because Red Feather goes like all through period 3, so we didn't go back to school for period 3 either. We just like went to Spring Bank and went to Winners and like Walmart. Like we just like had a good time.
Okay, so back to school subjects. Or not school subjects. What we want to do in our lives.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to school subjects. Yeah, okay, I want to go into forensic science. But not because of the science part, because of the forensics part. Because, okay, I want to go into criminology, but it's an arts degree. Like, technically it's under arts, which, I'm not allowed to get. So I'm doing the next best thing, which is forensic science.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to your mom, but like, cause like it's not like it's under our arts degree, but it's literally criminology, like the study of like science. Like what?
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of like concerning.
Yeah. Well, and the other problem is that with forensic science, there's only 3 universities that have programs for it, which is Toronto, Windsor, and Trent. And Windsor and Trent aren't that great. I mean, I'll get in, so that's good. But like, you know, and then Toronto, their campus is like not what I want. Like it's very spread out.
Yeah.
I want like a campus. You know what I'm saying? We all just heard a very weird noise. It was Amy's phone.
It was like rhythmic beeping.
Yeah, my phone is ringing. It's like a 1-800 number, so...
Can I?
Yeah, you can like turn it. Just press the lock button.
Just press the what button?
Like the power button.
Oh, well, it's done.
Okay.
So. That was like kind of creepy a little bit.
I kind of had like a mini heart attack. I thought my mom was calling me.
But yeah.
Yeah, so you want a university that's like doesn't have like 12 campuses all around in the GTA.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, isn't it in Mississauga?
This is Mississauga that I'm going to because they're the only one that has forensics.
Mississauga's kind of gross.
Yeah, I know.
But it's better than Windsor.
Yeah, well, and then the other thing is I have family in Windsor, so that means I would have to stay with them rather than living.
No.
That's so sad.
What kind of family? Like cousins or like?
I have, cousins, like, so like uncle, aunt, and 2 cousins, both male that are younger than me. And then my grandma. My grandma's a bit crazy. She's just kind of crazy. Like, not like crazy as in like, you know, like crazy cat, although she does have 2 cats. Like crazy cat lady or whatever. Crazy as in like, she's old, so like.
She's kind of going.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually celebrating her birthday on Sunday, so.
Oh, happy birthday, G-Mom.
What's her name?
Maureen.
Oh, shout out to Maureen.
How old is she turning?
I think 75?
Happy
70. Oh, that's a pretty big birthday.
birthday.
She's 3/4 of a century.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
That's good.
I have to decorate a cake for her using my Remark Fresh Market bakery skills. Haven't worked there in like 3 months, but...
Oh my goodness. I like to think I'm good at decorating cakes, but I'm actually very bad at it.
Ooh, I should show you my cake that I decorated for Holly's birthday when I still work there.
Was it good?
I'm like kind of proud of it.
I can tell that you're gonna show us it.
It's either gonna be like really good or like awful.
The
Like,
flash
I
is
want to
on.
get my next cake from Remart.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna show it to us and we're just gonna be like, oh.
Okay, now I'm scared.
Okay, no.
Okay, the flowers kind of look like vaginas. So, okay. Oh, that's
That
actually.
is good.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
That is nice. I like that.
Yeah, so that's what
Is
I
that
did.
with like those fancy Russian tips?
I love those.
I don't know.
It's like where like the piping tip has like a whole bunch of little slits in it, so
It's,
just
like,
pipes out
huge.
flowers.
They're like
Yeah, they're
so
like
big.
substantial.
They're like an inch and a
No,
half.
I did that myself.
Whoa.
Yeah, I made the
Wow.
flower. It was like the kind where it's like big, like it's like that, so it's big up there and gets tiny there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The tips
Oh,
that go like that.
like
And then I
oh,
just drew
and you go
each
like,
one.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've never done it, but I've watched enough videos to know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should be a cake decorator.
Oh, an art
You
degree.
are.
Ooh. Don't know if I can do that.
Yikes. Can you? Never mind. That was
What?
gonna be a stupid question.
What?
I was like, can you like somehow like do some sort of like forensic science or like a different degree, but just still go into criminology with that degree?
I might like do forensic science as my major and then minor in criminology.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Right? Because then like I'm still not getting the degree in criminology, but like it's
You still.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's not an arts degree, it's just my minor. So like whatever, I can still do it. You know.
Yeah, that's a
But then
solid
what do you want
plan.
to do after that? Like, you want to be like,
what kind of job?
I forget what it's called. Okay, I want to be the forensic. I forget the actual name for it, but it's the forensic science. Like there's different types, right? So like one of them is like in the lab, and they're like chemicals and stuff and like whatever, right? And then so like there's like biologists, like forensic biologist, forensic chemist, forensic technician. Like there's many different types, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be the one that actually goes to the crime scene and like gets evidence and stuff. Basically, forensic scientists help the detectives figure out how the person died.
right?
Like they're not the detectives; they just give them like the evidence to use.
But without performing autopsies.
Yeah, I don't perform autopsies. I'm at the crime scene.
Sorry, I'm just opening
Like,
some rockets.
all I can think of is like that like blood splatter stuff. You know? like they're like this blood splatter is they got shot.
Because of where the body is and where the blood splatter is, and that goes off of a 90-degree
this
angle,
blood
and this
splatter-
one goes like there, and then because of the position of the rope and where the feet are, they died by this.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then they use the autopsy to actually prove that, if that's the case.
It's fun.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh my god, Erin, like, aren't you gonna be, like, sick, like, grossed out by that? And I'm just like, I don't think so, because whenever I see stuff like that, like, on TV or, like, in a newspaper, I'm always like, oh my god, I want to see more. And, like, when I was
Ew.
younger, I literally used to look up, like, gross diseases and,
I
like,
remember
gross
you telling me
ways
that.
people used to die, and, like, just, like, all this gross stuff, and I would stay up to, like, 2 in the morning on my, like, phone or, I guess back then, iPod, looking at, like, how all these people died.
Did you
Or,
ever
like,
watch the
and
show,
these
like,
diseases.
1001 Ways to Die? Or
I
whatever?
did. I didn't really like it because it was so fake.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
yeah, you could see the fakeness, and I was like, ugh, no. But I so yeah, I would just like look up like gross diseases, or I would see something on like Instagram or something, and be like, oh, what's that? And then I'd search it up, and then I just like get deeper and deeper into like the searching until it got to the point where it was like so gross out that I would lie awake at night being like, oh my god, what did I just see? Like I'd traumatize myself, but then the next week I'd be like, yep, okay, so
We're here again. Oh my gosh.
yeah, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be grossed out by that
No.
stuff.
I mean, it sounds interesting at least.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I want to go into photography or film, which I'm sure we've already said that before on the podcast, and basically everyone knows it. It's not something I try to hide.
I mean, this podcast is happening because you got a microphone.
Because I wanted to film a video, which I never ended up filming, so it's $130. Is now getting put to use.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh God. I think I'd die if I got that and then I never used it. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was a little concerned with myself there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whenever I get something that's, like, expensive, I'm so scared I'm, like, not gonna end up using it. Erin just, put a hat she found on herself. For context.
Yeah.
Which you guys don't care about, but just thought you need some context with the silence and the laughing, but that could have us didn't film the silence. It's really awkward.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else should we talk about?
I don't know. Wait, you never said like what universities you were thinking of applying to.
I'll probably apply to Western because we live here. And McMaster and U of T and probably other places too.
Ooh,
Cool.
Do
Yeah.
people who like, okay, you know, if you like have a dorm and you have your person that you
Yeah, you're like
roommate, yeah. I could not remember the word there for a second. But your roommate, right? Are they in the general same like program?
I think
Or
it
is
really
it just
depends
Not
on where you go.
always. It depends on where you go, but it also, because like you fill out a survey and they match it with you. I know this was like 20 years ago, but my mom's best friend who went to University of Windsor for art, like visual arts, she got paired with like a jock who was on the football team. And at first they were like, I'm sorry, what? Because they thought that would be a terrible mix, but it ended up working really well because like if you're both artists and you're both like all about being original and like it can like if you're really similar, it's not good. Like you need some like opposite. So I don't think so.
I know like at Western they have like some residences that are like, oh, like if you are in engineering you can apply to like this residence and like there'll be like a floor for like people that are in engineering.
Yeah.
But like other people live in that residence too. And engineers can live in like other buildings.
Okay.
So like it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to people, so let's hope I get someone good.
Yeah.
It's
You can
first
also
stretch,
always
but-
just not live in residence and just like
Yeah.
Well, I
or get
went
like
to
a single
first
room.
year. I went to first
Yeah.
year because like I just want to like have the experience of living on residence, even if I don't like it. I mean, but like
you
and
need
then
the experience. The
I need
college
it.
Experience.
And then after that I'll probably like get like rent an apartment with like a bunch of other people and then
Yeah.
share the apartment.
I know the university I'm looking at, the University of Hertfordshire, like, I was looking at their residence, and they have, like, a whole bunch of different options. It's like, you could just have, like, a single room, just to yourself. You can share a room, but it's just one room. Or you can, like, get, like, a townhouse with a bunch of people. You can get, like, an apartment just for yourself. Or you could get, like, this other, like, 2-level flat thing. Like, there's, like, so many different options, and they all look so good. So, yeah, I just want to, like, I need a kitchen. Like, I'm very picky about my food. Like, not in the sense that, like, I only like certain foods, but in the sense that, like, it has to be good. Like, I can't just live off of, like, what's, like, the
Like meal plans or whatever.
meal plans and, like, whatever, like, calf food they have. I don't think I'd be able to survive. Like, I need to be able to make my own food, so if I don't have a stove, that's going to be a severe issue.
I cannot cook, so it's definitely
Me
essential
too.
that I don't have to cook.
Yeah.
You can
I
cook.
can't-
Can you?
No.
What? I've cooked with you a bunch,
I can
though.
make various types of pasta. That's about it.
Boiled
Yeah, I can't do
noodles.
that. I can make craft dinner.
I can make craft dinner.
That's scrambled eggs.
I can't make scrambled
okay.
eggs.
And bacon.
I can't make scrambled eggs. I can't make pancakes. even though
Well, I
I
can
love
make pancakes
pancakes,
sometimes.
I can't make any type of eggs.
Sometimes
They
it doesn't
all
work
turn
out.
out bad. I can't make like anything, even like the basic stuff.
You probably just overcook your eggs.
And like one time I mixed up baking soda with flour.
Wait, I'm
How?
sorry, what?
Like I saw the measurements like when I was reading it, like they flipped. So I put like 3 cups of baking soda.
You're kidding me.
No.
How
I
you have
didn't-
that much baking soda? Like, you only need half a teaspoon.
Okay, I think it was only like 1.5 cups, but like
Only.
Oh, I don't.
okay, and then I was making what was I making? It was like a muff or cookies or something like that, and it wasn't a lot. It was only like
What?
that many cookies or whatever, right? And so
How many is this?
Like 1 baking tray?
less than that.
Okay.
Like 6 cookies.
Actually, I think it was one of those bowl things, cake mugs.
Like mug cakes?
Yeah, but in a bowl.
Okay.
I tried making one of those guys, and they were like, "Oh yeah, use this much baking soda and this much flour." But then for some reason, my brain just like switched them, and so then I put how much flour, but I put baking soda, and then right. So then I didn't even notice though until I tried it, and it like burned my tongue. Like it like.
Because of how much baking soda.
It was. I literally like spit it out. It was the grossest thing. Oh my
That's
god.
so bad. The worst thing I've ever done, I tried making pretzels and it said like 1.5 cups of water, but like the half was not very clear, so I thought it said like 11.5 cups of water. So I just kept putting like so much water in it, and like it kept like I did it once and I was like, okay, I really messed up. So I looked at it again. I was like, 11.5 cups of water. Okay, so I did it again, and of course it turned out of course it didn't work. So like I didn't like complete it, but I was just like, what? This what? And then I like looked at it again. I was like, okay, and then I like literally had to like give it to someone and be like, how much water am I supposed to put in? They're like 1.5 cups, you fucking idiot. It's not even like I accidentally switched it. Like I was like, that says 11.5 cups of water. Like, and I did it twice.
Oh my god. That's not nearly as bad as mine.
No,
Oh
but it's so stupid.
Remember when we tried to make mug cakes
Oh my
like
God.
3 times?
That would be like a bowl of
Like, you know
water.
those bowls that you use to like mix everything, like those big plastic bowls? It was like one full thing. And then there was just like 3 cups of flour and a teaspoon of yeast. Like, it did not. Oh my god, Erin.
Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god. My stomach hurts now. Wow. So just so you know, I was laughing so hard that I couldn't breathe.
She's also crying.
And I was crying. And my stomach hurt so much it felt like I just did 100 push-ups.
Have you done 100 push-ups?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, I haven't worked out in like a year.
Amy and I tried making mug cakes, I think a couple times, but we used one time we used like this oil that we had because it called for oil, but it was like expired because apparently oil can expire. And
It made the house smell so bad.
Oh,
like,
it was so disgusting. Like
I thought we were gonna like need to like get out of the house. I thought we were gonna die from like gas
oh
poisoning.
my goodness, you wanna? It's like not. It's kind of a little bit different. Okay, so on our stove, my mom always mixes up the burner because like the dials are in a stupid spot. So we had this like mini like bullet blender thing. It wasn't a bullet blender, but it was like this. Are you okay, Erin? She's literally dying. She's laughing so hard for
What
no
are you
reason.
laughing at?
I don't know.
well, I'm gonna continue telling my story as Erin dies. So she always got like the burners mixed up, and we keep a lot of things on our stove, like just because it's not a gas, it's just like a flat top stove. But my mom turned on the wrong burner because she was gonna make tea, and she turned on the fuck Erin.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, we're all good now.
So she turned on the wrong burner. So it was like this big one that got really hot, and it had the blender on it, so it like completely melted like half of the blender, and we didn't notice until there was like smoke like billowing into our living room, and I was like, wait, what? And it's just like, it was like burning, melting plastic, like, you know, burnt hair. It's like, that's what it was like. And we had to like just stand outside of the house for like half an hour in like December.
Oh my god.
Like, we just
Yeah,
aired
because
out the
it's
house.
burning plastic, isn't that like poison?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be toxic.
Yeah.
That's definitely toxic.
Yeah, so we opened up all the windows, like, because it was like this gray, like whitish, like opaque smoke. Just like, yeah, it was pretty bad. Need your water to refresh yourself.
Yeah.
You can take it over there if you want, and just like set it on the ground. Oh my gosh.
I mean, one time, my mom, we have like a bread maker, like really old bread maker, and mom's like, oh, like girls, like me and my sister, like make some bread, like it hasn't been used in like 20 years, so like make some. And we're like, okay. So then we followed the instructions, like it had a little booklet, and we followed the instructions, except you're supposed to like make a little hole and put the yeast in the middle. So that's what it said, like put the yeast in the middle and then it'll like expand it. Yeah, anyways, so but we didn't read the part where it said make a hole and put it in the middle. We just like dumped it in. So then when and we mixed up how much we were supposed to put in too. So when it started going, like it literally started like expanding outside of the thing.
I did that when making pizza dough.
Because there was so much yeast in there, and it was not properly put in. Yeah, it was actually really bad bread.
I can imagine. I have this like one pizza recipe that's like from BuzzFeed, but it's really good. Like you just make it and then you let it sit for like 8 hours, and it's like so easy. And it calls for like half a teaspoon of yeast, I think. But like one time, like, cause the first time I made it, I doubled it, so I put in like a teaspoon of yeast, but then the next time I still just put in a teaspoon of yeast, and it like worked, and it still worked like really well. So like the next time I made it, I put in extra yeast again, because like it makes it more airy. It's great, you know, that's what we all want. I put in extra yeast, and it was in this like baking bowl, and I didn't have any saran wrap, so I put like a plate over it with tinfoil, and then I woke up the next morning and it was just like oozing out the side and like all over the stove, like on like these pens that were like on the counter. It was like, yeah, it was a problem, but it tasted fine. So
That's all that matters.
yeah.
Yeah, at Remark, we have to get like pizza dough for people, and we put in these bags and then twist tie them. But you're supposed to leave like a lot of space in the bag for when it starts expanding, so that it doesn't sort of like break in the bag. But when I first started there, no one told me that. So for the first like 4 months of me working there, I tied it so, because I have to have things tight. When things are wrapped, it has to be tight. Like it can't be loose and like, yeah, big thing. So, but I would make it like really tight. I was never told that it was going to start expanding. So every once in a while I just think like, oh my god, like what happened to those people's pizza dough? Like, did it literally break through the bag? Like, how long did they leave? Yeah, it would go through my head constantly about what I did to those people. Like, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. That was that.
Oh my goodness. We've been talking for a really long time.
Yeah.
And we haven't checked what time it is, which is kind of concerning.
Ooh.
We've been talking for an hour and 4 minutes.
Oh,
Wow. Which is, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this podcast, to be completely honest, because, like,
It's
although...
been, like, fun for us.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not going to be fun for them.
Yeah.
like I've
We've
enjoyed
just
this.
been talking about, like, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we said we were gonna do, so I guess.
Yeah, I guess we lived up to our expectations.
I did warn you beforehand that that's what I
We
do.
just talked about nothing for hours.
Yeah.
We literally talked about nothing for an hour.
Like, there's
Yeah.
so much more I could keep talking about right now, but...
Oh my... you could save that for next time. Yeah.
Next time Harris abandons us.
Yeah.
I'll take his place.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. I'm kind of concerned on how well we'll be able to keep up the schedule.
I know.
We already skipped, after 2 weeks, we already had to skip a week because we couldn't coordinate. And then now we, like, barely were able. I was like, Friday night, I can do it, like, 4 hours before we upload it, and, like, that's it. And then, like, then Harris couldn't do it. Like, I'm very concerned on how...
We were gonna do them on Wednesdays, but then turns out we're always busy on Wednesdays.
That's so true. And then now, like, there's not even a day, because, like, all depends on, like, our homework. Well,
On
slash
Harris's homework.
Harris's homework, really. I don't understand it. No offense to Harris, but, like, where are you getting this homework from? Because, like...
I know, right? Yeah.
It's... I don't understand.
Well, he has, like, advanced functions, I think, right? So, like, they get homework
Yeah,
every night.
but, like, you do
But
it every
only
night.
Okay, I have it too, and it only takes me, like, an hour tops.
I honestly
Like, he gives us, like
you
5
only
questions.
have to do like half of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't even
like, you
have
don't
to
have to
do-
do...
Like,
as
I'm
long as you
just-
understand it, then yeah.
I'm just, like,
And
very
Harris is smart.
confused.
Doesn't he have a tutor too, though? Like,
Yeah.
But, like, every night.
No.
Harris, we're calling you out right now. If you're
Yeah, we're
listening.
just... Yeah, let's see if you listen to your own podcast.
Yeah. Well, no,
like I respect your time needs, like your need to do homework.
You know, like, I get it, like, you have homework, but I'm just,
Yeah.
like, very confused because, like, I've never experienced that
don't
except for,
have
like,
that
the
much
week
homework, and I
before
have,
Christmas
like-
break.
Hard classes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I
have
don't
hard
know.
classes. My
I
classes
only
are
have
all, like...
3, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he has
I
a
don't know.
spare either. Or maybe he's like me, where he's like, okay, I have a project to do, but he needs, like 4 hours of, like, mental preparation before he does it. I don't know if you guys have that.
I have
Really?
that.
But, like, if I know, like, I have a project and people are like, oh, do you want to hang out at, like, from, like, 6 to 8, like, I could do it before, but I'm not going to because I can't start homework until, like, I've had, like, a very substantially long break after
Me
school.
too. I can't start homework until after I eat dinner. And usually I eat
I
dinner
keep
at like
making
7.
excuses trying to figure out why I don't do homework, and then I don't have an excuse. I just don't do it until, like, I didn't start my art homework until, like, 10 o'clock last night. Just because I came home and I was like, I gotta make food. And I was like, I gotta take a nap. And then I was like, I gotta watch 3 hours of YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of watch Netflix, and then it gets to the point where it's like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, wow, I should do this. And then I kind of do it, and then we have dinner at like 8, and then I kind of finish it. I'm like, oh, whatever. My teacher won't care anyways. And then I don't do it. And then, unless it's a project. If it's like a project that's getting graded, I don't do it until the night before.
I don't understand how people, like, time manage, like, as in work on projects before, like,
Yeah.
they're due.
I know.
Like,
I've
have
tried
this-
doing that, and it just felt so weird
I
to
know.
me.
Like,
doesn't
I try to,
work.
like, work on essays. Like, if it's, like, an essay, I can generally do it a couple days before because I know I literally will not finish it
Really?
the day before.
I can finish an
Like,
essay
because
in,
I
an
have to
hour.
read the book. Oh, no, I take a long time because I'm not
Me
good at
too. I'm
English.
just so bad. I'll just sit with like a blank document for like hours.
Really, like, it
Mhm.
gets to the point where I have to go back and, like, erase sentences because I've said too much. Like, I have way too many words than the actual
No.
thing.
I occasionally
Although, as
get
you know,
that,
I talk
but
too
it's,
much.
no, it's not, like, good either way, so, like, not really an issue.
Yeah, like, it's such a waste of time, though, having to go back and get rid of stuff. Oh, yeah. If I could just hit, like, the word count every time.
Oh
that'd
my
be great.
goodness.
But yeah.
Well, wait, what was I? I was gonna say something. I had a point, but it's gone now. Oh, time management. People like that like just work on like essays beforehand. Like say an essay is due on like Monday, they'll start it on like the Monday before or whatever. But like for me, like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna start this early. I'm gonna start it on Saturday. And then I just spend like I get the same quality essay by the end of it, whether I spend like all of Saturday and all of Sunday working on it, or if I just spend like 5 hours on Sunday working on it. It's the same. It's not better. It just takes me like 14 hours instead of 5 hours.
For me, it like depends. If it's an essay, I'll do it the night before. If it's like a project, especially with other people, I kind of like go with their schedule, considering my schedule, I don't really have one.
Me too. Boo.
So like, I'll do it like 2 or 3 days before it's due. I'll start the project, or like I'll start researching it. And then, but yeah, like for essays, I just do it the night before. Like, okay, for example, at ISB we have to do a blog. Yesterday I did my vlog, but before it was a blog. So, yeah, we had to do a blog, and I started it at like 8 o'clock at night, and then finished it at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
And then I woke up at 7. And it was due like 3 o'clock that day. My teacher, so annoying, she makes it due at 3 instead of 11:59. So then rather being able to go home after school and like fix up anything you need, it has to be due at like 3 o'clock. But I don't get home.
So she gives you time to like go home to submit it?
Yeah.
That's such a weird time.
Well, she said 3 o'clock because she was like, oh, I'm asleep after 11:59, so I'm not going to be grading your things. I'm like, well, just do it the next day.
Like, it's not about you grading it the day it's due. It's about it being due at 11:59 for us.
Yeah, like, we don't care when we get it back, as long as it's not, like, 5 months after. Like,
yeah.
You know, if I got something 5 months after, but I got it done, or I got to be done at 11:59 rather than 3 o'clock, I would say yes to that.
Now, like, before, like, in, like, previous grades, it was always just, like, assignments were due, like, at the beginning of a class kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now, because, like, whenever something is handed in... What?
Technology.
Yeah, now that everything is handed in online in, like, Google Classroom and stuff, like, whenever we get an assignment, I'm just like, is this due at 11:59 on Friday night, or the start of class Friday? And often the teachers are just like, any time on Friday. You know, like, I don't really care. And it's like, 11:59 it is. There was a law thing I did, and I finished it at 11:58, and I just waited till 11:59 for, like, dramatic effect.
Oh, was it the video you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Probably a good thing.
Was it, though? I'm just joking. But yeah, so I procrastinate, but who doesn't?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird to me starting it earlier than necessary, just because I don't like taking breaks in between. Because when I start taking breaks, like if I write like the first paragraph of the essay, I can't do that. Like, I don't mean breaks as in like 15-minute breaks or like an hour break or whatever. I mean breaks as in like several days break.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
because
Like,
then
you
you
write,
like can't like you're not on the
Yeah.
same mindset.
And like I don't get how people could like write the first paragraph and then like 2 days later like, oh yeah, I guess I'll write the second paragraph now, and then they do that. It's like, no, like I just write it out. And like I don't do like rough drafts either. I don't make ideas before. I literally just sit there and then I start typing and I just write it. And that's it. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm like, oh, done. Okay. And I submit it.
I often do a rough draft. I don't brainstorm. Like, I'll brainstorm if I have to hand it in. I just, like, write down, like, shitty ideas. But the first one I thought it was what I'm doing. And then, like, I'll type it out, and then I'll open up a new document, and I'll, like, look at that as I type it so it's, like, makes sense and looks good. Because, like, there's no point in editing, like, my rough draft because it's, like, so bad. Like, so many run-on sentences. None of it makes sense. None of it's good. Like, I have to, like, go into the thesaurus for every other word. So.
I don't do rough drafts. I don't get when teachers also make you hand in the rough draft, because you're supposed to edit the rough draft.
Yeah.
But then that's just your good copy if you edit the rough draft.
So I just often for that also, like, if I don't make a whole new doc, I just copy and paste it.
I just don't edit the rough draft, and then I copy and paste, like, the actual rough without editing first onto it, and then fix it there. Because, like, if you're supposed to hand in a rough draft, she's supposed to know that, oh yeah, like, this got fixed, or this is supposed to be fixed. Like, okay, my teacher, she made 2 separate documents that you're supposed to hand it in on, a rough draft and a final. But, like, on the rough draft, like, that's where I, like, a peer editor or whatever, fixed my mistake. Not fix them, but told me, oh, you have a mistake here. But, like, was I supposed to fix it on the rough draft? Or was I supposed to copy it onto something else and then fix it? Yeah, I don't like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, in art class now, she's making us do, like, so much process work. Like, we have, like, a week or 2 just of, like, brainstorming and, like, rough sketches.
You've seen Jamie's not yearbook, art book, sketchbook,
Yeah.
or whatever.
And it's just, like, you have to, like, make a mind map first, and then it's, like, oh my god, I hate it so much, because I don't do that. I just, like, I'm like, okay, I'm drawing this. And I know now it's because, like, in university, like, if you go into art for university, like, your art pieces have to, like, mean something. Like, you can't just make art. Like, you have to, like, have, like, a story, like, a very specific story or a very specific, like, message behind it. So that's why we're doing it. But it's just so boring. And no one likes it.
Yeah, I definitely don't think or brainstorm or whatever beforehand. I just start typing and then, oh, there it goes.
Does anyone actually brainstorm and, like, enjoy it?
No.
Probably not.
Also, I've never been good at, like, writing down my ideas, mainly because there's so many. Like, my mind just kind of, like, goes, like, okay, so say the teacher's like, oh, write an essay on this person, but you gotta do it in a certain way. Or, like, in, like, your own kind of way, and, like, some people do this. And also my brain's like, oh my god, like, I could do this, and I could do this, and, or, like, maybe I'll try it like this. But, like, there's no point of writing it down, because it's like, I already know I'm not gonna do it in my head, so why would I write it down if I'm not gonna do it?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Also, like, for me, brainstorming, like, writing it down doesn't work. Like, what I do is, like, people are like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, so this is my plan. And as I'm explaining it, I just, like, get all these new ideas. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm like, thank you so much. You're a genius. And they're like, I didn't say anything. I was like, we're spiritually connected, and I know it. Thank you.
Yeah.
We should probably stop talking.
Maybe.
We still had to take thumbnail pictures, and I still have to make the thumbnail, and I still have to upload this, and do a lot of things. And I have, like, an hour and a half to do all that from now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's the end.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.